Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Michael, and if you're someone who loves creepy tales, unexplained mysteries, and the kind of stories that, keep you thinking long after they're over, then you've come to the right place. Each week, I'll be diving into some of the strangest, most chilling, and most fascinating mysteries from around the world. Stories from eerie disappearances to paranormal encounters to the bizarre cases that still have no answers till this day. This is where we explore the unknown together. I'll be posting at least one video each week, sometimes two. So, once again, if you enjoy mysterious storytelling and want to be part of this journey, make sure to please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you never miss a new story. Thanks for being here once again, and now let's go ahead and step into into one of the most crazy stories that I've ever come across. You may know of this story, but let's dive into it. Now, imagine this: you're standing in an airport terminal, people are rushing around you, luggage is rolling, announcements echoing through the hall. Then suddenly, a young man runs past you at full speed. His expression, he's absolutely terrified. He's as if he's running for his life. Now, he bursts out of the airport doors. He sprints across the parking lot and just completely disappears into the trees. Now, that man is Lars Mittank. Now, what happened to him after that moment has become one of the most unsettling, mysterious disappearances of the 21st century. Now, today, we're diving deep into the chilling true story of the disappearance of Lars Mittank. Now, this is a case that is filled with everything from paranoia to just strange injuries, bizarre behavior, and questions that till this day still haunt investigators and internet sleuths. Now, Lars Mittank was a 28-year-old German man from Itzehoe in Germany. Now, he wasn't the type to get into trouble. Everyone that knew him said he was a very stand up guy. He had a steady job, he had a girlfriend, he had close friends, and really, all in all, just a normal, stable life. Now, in June of 2014, he and four of his friends booked a vacation to Bulgaria. This place is just known for being super sunny. It's an affordable destination, very popular among young European travelers. Now, they were staying at a seaside resort called Golden Sands. No one expected anything unusual. It was supposed to be just a simple, fun trip. Now, a week of beaches and good food, drinks, and just fun. Just have a good time, and everybody was really looking forward to it. But within days, something had changed in Lars. Something that no one could really explain. Now, on the night of July 6th, as they're nearing the end of their trip, Lars got into a small dispute at a bar. Now, the disagreement was allegedly over football teams, a rivalry between German and Bulgarian fans. Now, later that night, outside of the bar, Lars was assaulted. Now, four men attacked him, punching him and just kicking him in the face and in the head. Now, the next day, right, he complained of severe ear pain, and so enough to go to a doctor. The doctor examined him and did confirm that Lars had a perforated eardrum. Now, because of this injury, right, because they were getting ready to fly home, but because of the injury, Lars was unfortunately not cleared to fly. Now, his friends had to return to Germany without him. But, Lars told them, look, don't worry about me. Don't worry about anything at all. I'm going to be fine, and I'll catch you back at home in just a few days. So he insisted, I'll be fine, carry on. Now, he checked into a cheap hotel called the Hotel Color that was right near the airport. Now, this is where the story begins to take a very dark turn. So at first, Lars seemed completely normal. Everything's fine, nothing out of the ordinary. He even texted his mother basically saying, look, everything is okay. I'm just going to simply just rest a little bit, take the prescribed medication, antibiotics that the doctor had given me, and I'm going to fly home once my ear is healed. I'll see you soon. But that night, his messages began to change. So around 11 p.m., Lars contacted his mother again, but this time he sounded frightened. Something just wasn't right. He had said that he didn't feel safe. He said that people were following him. He said that he was hearing voices, and he said that he was hiding because he didn't trust anybody that was around him. Now, at one point, he reportedly sent his mother a text basically saying, "Look, I don't want to die here." Now, hotel staff later said that Lars was, in fact, acting nervously. He was basically pacing through the halls. He was leaving the hotel for short periods of time before returning again, and he kept doing this over and over again. Now, around 1 a.m., Lars left the hotel abruptly. He disappeared for hours, but then he returned back to the hotel around 4 a.m., but this time when he returned, he looked shaken, right? So just once again, something was very wrong. And so the next morning, Lars contacted his mother again. Now, this time, he basically said that he was going to see a doctor at the Varna Airport Medical Clinic. Now, before he arrived at the airport, he took a taxi. Now, during the ride, the taxi driver later claimed that Lars was acting just extremely paranoid, asking him to stop suddenly, looking out the windows frantically, and basically even asked the driver, "Hey, are people following us?" Now, when he arrived at the medical center, he did meet with the doctor. Now, this was supposed to be just a routine checkup. So, just basically just a quick confirmation to let him know that, hey, your ears is healed up and you are cleared to fly home. But something during that exam triggered a sudden panic. Now, while the doctor stepped out of the room for a moment, security cameras from all around captured Lars standing up quickly, grabbing his backpack, and bolting out of the clinic. Now, moments later, he sprinted down the airport hallway, and then came the footage that would go viral. Now, here's the footage so that you can watch it for yourself. Now, in the footage, Lars is seen running at full speed, bursting through the airport doors, and disappearing into the parking lot. Now, he didn't stop for anything or anyone. He didn't, as a matter of fact, he didn't even look back when he was running. He ran across the field, he jumped over the fence, and headed into a dense area of trees right near the airport. Now, witnesses recalled him shouting something, but they couldn't make out what he was saying. It was unintelligible because he was running a good distance away. But then after that, complete silence. No more sightings, no personal belongings, and no footprints, no clues. Nothing has been found. And so Lars Mittank basically vanished just off the face of the earth without a trace to be found. Now, basically, it's as if he had run straight off the face of the earth. I mean, the mystery of what happened to Lars has triggered countless theories. Now, let's go through the most widely discussed theories, trying to pinpoint or figure out what could have possibly happened to him. Now, theory one is head trauma and medical complications. Now, some experts believe that the blow that he took during the fight caused more damage than initially thought. Possibly traumatic brain injuries, and a traumatic brain injury can cause paranoia, it can cause hallucinations, it can cause personality changes, and even disorientation. Could Lars have been suffering from a delayed brain injury that caused him to panic and run? Possibly. Theory two is a reaction to the antibiotic. Now, Lars had been prescribed cephalexin, and if I'm pronouncing that correctly, it's an antibiotic. In extremely rare cases, it can trigger severe psychological side effects, including hallucinations and panic attacks. But once again, it's extremely rare. Now, if Lars did have a bad reaction, this alone could explain his behavior. Now, theory number three is that he was in fact being followed. Now, this is where we begin to enter the darker territory. Lars repeatedly kept telling his mother and the hotel staff that men were chasing him, that men were after him. He believed that his life was in danger, and he truly believed that. And some people wonder, what if he was right about that? So, was the original fight from the bar connected to criminal activity? Maybe, possibly. We don't know. Was he targeted afterwards? Did somebody follow him to the hotel and then to the airport? There's really no hard evidence of this, but his fear was undeniably very, very real. Now, theory number four is intentional disappearance. Now, another possibility is that Lars, purposefully decided to vanish and just completely start a new life. Some people point to his physical health, his ability to run long distances, and nobody ever found him. And so, I mean, it's possible, but very unlikely. He's not the kind of guy that would do that. He had a lot at the time, and so what he left behind was his wallet, his luggage, his phone, and his passport, which basically makes this theory less convincing because you kind of need some of those things for communication and travel. Now, theory number five is a tragic accident in the woods. The area that he ran into is full of dense vegetation, uneven ground, and hidden drops. So some believe that Lars basically panicked. He ran until he simply collapsed, couldn't go any further, and succumbed to the elements. Now, once again, there was exhaustive searches, but nothing was ever found. No clothing, no remains, nothing at all. Theory number six is foul play after he fled the airport. So, if Lars ran into the wrong person or group after leaving the airport, there is a possibility that he was harmed. The issue with this is that once again, there's no evidence that supports this either. So, this case is a maze of possibilities, a puzzle with missing pieces, and the security footage remains one of the most haunting final images of a missing person ever recorded. Lars's mother, Sandra, as till this day, she has never stopped searching for her son. She's given multiple interviews. She's been working with investigators and even appeared on programs to help find missing persons. Every year she receives tips, sightings of a man who, possibly resembles Lars, wandering around in Germany or Eastern Europe. But once again, none of them have ever been confirmed. Now, till this very day, there's no trace of Lars Mittank. No remains, no confirmed sightings, nothing at all. Just the chilling final moments caught on camera and a mother's hope that her son might still be alive somewhere. The disappearance of Lars Mittank is one of the most disturbing and mysterious unsolved cases of the modern era. Not just because he vanished, but because we were able to watch the moment he ran from something he truly believed was going to kill him. Was it paranoia, a medical emergency, or was someone really after him? Until evidence surfaces, all we have are theories. And one haunting question remains. What was Lars running from? Let me know in the comment section below what you think. So once again, thank you very much. I'm glad you stayed till the end. I hope you enjoyed it. We have many more videos coming, and so it'd be great to have you here. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you on the next one.